welcome to a day in the life of the Yab Jabber. I'm LostPhoenixWolf. Welcome to my channel. I don't think my camera's actually going to overheat because I didn't, shut it off to see how much time is in there. And I'm getting the time on it just right. And okay, I'm sitting here and I'll do a video log for you guys. If I have it around 13:50, 13:55, 14 minutes, and it happens between the animation intro and then the welcome intro and then having the music outro. That's it, right? That's it. Having all together, all together, and then put it, onto this here. I mean, I always do the welcome intro all the time, so that becomes the 13:50, 13:55, 14 minutes, and then I do the animation and the sound that brings it up another minute to 10 seconds, I think, minute 10 seconds, right around there. And then me turning on the camera, I usually shave off a minute to 2 minutes. And when I do my outro, I usually have like half a second to take off. Sometimes a minute. That depends on how that goes. But I'm pretty sure my camera's not going to overheat. It's a cool day out there, 25 degrees. Yesterday was like 27, 28 degrees. There's not any kind of heat. I think it's maybe central Arizona. But it's nice cool out there. There's no cloudage. I'm going to be checking the weather pretty soon. It is now 1:05. 1:05, guys. So it's a little past 1 o'clock. And I hope you guys do like these videos. I mean, something's different, something on top of my head and something that had a good flow of things and keep it going. And I know I should got to the point, last video, but I can never even recap it because I have it still on top of my mind. I have been eating lots of things, and sometimes like if I want the extra sandwich, maybe I'll have some more drink. If you have more liquid besides pop and juice, too much milk sometimes is not good. But water, or even a little bit of flavored water. Sometimes it's some flavored water. You guys know what I'm talking about, some flavored water. More water in your diet, breaks down the fats and makes your complexion better, and your blood goes through your veins even better too. You don't have so much junk in your body and eating junk and stuff. Junk foods, some people don't fall on that. I just drink always a lot of pop, always eat chips, or always pepper rats, or just a lot of crap sometimes. I mean, potato stuff. But if it's presented to me, eat it and I'll try to save it. There's something I've gotten from, say, a neighbor down the street, and there's a lot of something. Sometimes that something lasts for 4 days. He's surprised, He goes, it could just only last maybe a day or two. It's like, yeah, it lasted 4 days. There's even something I got lasted 6 days. It's kind of iffy on 6 days. I'm toughing that thing out 4 days in the fridge. 6 days is even toughing out. It all depends on what kind of food it is, a meat or potato or veggie or whatever it is. It could be pizza. It could be chicken. I don't know. But what I'm getting at is struggling with some kind of foods. You're not eating enough foods, or you have too much of foods, and you just gotta step back and try to do a plan, a meal plan in a day. And everybody doesn't need 3 or 4 meals a day. That's what I've learned. Everybody doesn't need 3 or 4 meals a day, unless you're a young kid, like between 2 years to 10 years, maybe 12 years. Depends, how your gene pool is, blah, blah, blah. If you're out there and you're playing outside, say, okay, this is for a kid. If you're out there playing and exercising and always out there, always out in the heat and stuff like that, hit your 3 meals snack, 4 meals a day. If you're out maybe half the day and doing this and that, and some days you're indoor, playing video games and computer and stuff, you don't really need all 3 meals. Maybe 2 meals, maybe a snack. Maybe a snack, it all depends. So your body doesn't kind of crash and thing. You're in all day, you're in most of the day, you're not really doing things, you're going outside maybe to do this and that, and then back inside you're doing movies and video games, or playing with your action figures or cars or whatever. You're not really out there. 2 meals a day is usually good for a kid or adult. This is even good for adult too, but so for a kid, and for an adult it's usually the same diff. If you're not out there, you're not walking around, you're not jogging, you're not out there in the garden, you're not running around with the dog, or playing with whatever kind of animal that's in your life, you can do the 3 to 4 meals a day, and then you're burning all the energy, all the calories, and you're keeping your body healthy and stuff like that. this is what I learned anyway. If I'm in here and I'm not going to be on my bike, then I'm not going to eat my 3 meals a day. I'm going to eat the 2 meals. If I'm laying in bed and I'm kind of sick and tired, or I'm sore and I don't want to go anywhere and do nothing, I'll make sure I just get at least a sandwich and something to drink. But drinking water or some kind of fluids is always a must. They say that a lot of people are out of water, or without water in their day as much as they need to or want. And no matter how you spell it, water is life. You need water to survive and live and stuff like that. There's even some people who are how do you say them? What do you call it? I can't. The Dalai Lama, okay, for instance, and there's people like him not drinking water, hardly drinking any water, haven't drank any water for like 30 years. I don't know if that's believable, if you can actually do that. I don't know how your body keeps pumping the blood. I mean, I don't know. It's your body, your blood's probably thickened. Say a shaman. A shaman could probably drink a lot at one time and then fast for 5 days to 10 days to 2 weeks or whatever their goal is for fasting, and then drink less water. But like I said, drink more water in your day than you are going to eat something. All depends on what's going to happen in your day. If you're going to be on the go and you're going to be on your feet, you're going to be moving around, you're going to be burning a lot of energy, you have your 3 meals. And that necessarily doesn't have to mean it's going to be 3 jam-packed meals. If you're going to want to lose weight, then have half of your meal each time. You still have your food, as even for cigarettes, or if you got some addiction, and like so everybody has addicted to something. The addiction only lasts about between 10 and 20 minutes, and then that addiction subsides, or whatever you call that. And eating less is good. Everybody's food budget is pretty damn high some days, and sometimes I'll buy $100 worth of groceries. It all depends. It's not just all junk. It's all healthy stuff, and then pay more for healthy stuff. If I'm just I'm budgeting and I'm just gonna have a can of pasta and a can of fruits, and you get 99 cents and 99 cents. I could live on that. For the 30 days. It's $60 or $50 to $60. I could live on that. If I'm budgeting and I use my money for something and save. Most I've ever spent is about $200, and that's crazy. That's a lot of health stuff. That's a lot of freezer stuff. That's a lot of cupboard stuff. One day I just said, screw this. Let's pay $210. Just get I got like a cart and a half of stuff, and I got all kinds of cereals, all kinds of pastas and sauces and stews, and there other cupboard, spices and cookies, whatnot, and everything. And then my deep freezer, is packed with a lot of different meats and stuff like that, and frozen stuff. But like I said, I don't know why I keep dragging this on, but I know that a lot of people are struggling with their weight sometimes, and they wish they could lose some weight no matter how they do it. It's because they're looking at a different light. Diet pills only work for so much. I mean, diet pills have side effects. Diet pills can work. Like, you don't eat a whole bunch of crap and still think the diet pills can help you. You gotta think, eat less. That diet pill is already struggling enough. You're gonna say, oh, I should eat more because now diet pill is gonna help me out. Or I should drink that liquid diet stuff that's going to help me out. I should eat as much as I can, blah, blah, blah. And, no. If you want to lose weight, you gotta eat less. You can, do the diet pills, but maybe you need to get out there and do some more stuff in a day and keep doing things in a day. Your way of life, you need to change the way of your life. You need to do things for the better. If you're not healthy, either overweight or underweight, then you gotta change the way of your life. You gotta have a plan. Write in the calendar, I'm gonna be eating this day or that day. I'm gonna have less. I don't have to have that because I'm gonna be busy this day, and I'll have this instead of that. And it's just easy as that, you know. It's mind over matter kind of thing. You know, when some people, okay, I did say this, and I think about 2-3 days ago, something like that. When you go to the grocery store and you're hungry, you buy a lot of crap that you don't really need when you're hungry. I've learned that, you know, pass by stuff like, no, I won't get that burger. I'll get that little chicken. It's like, oh, I might not get that. I might not get that big steak. Maybe I'll get that little pork chop. It's like, I could get fries. No, I'll get potatoes, make my own fries, and I know what it is, and no preservatives and stuff like that. It's like, I would like to get that bologna. That bologna for 500 grams is $10, or as much as, you know, $10 sometimes. It's like $7.50. I'll say $7.50. It's like, no, I won't get that bologna. I can get this other bologna for $5. But the only difference between the two is, well, bologna and stuff like that, it's still processed meats no matter what. But this bologna over here is because it's got a good name brand. He's going to be more than this bologna over here for no name brand. The difference is because maybe he's thinner and he's got some flavor. He's a little bit jam-packed with flavor, but lots of fat. And you're paying for the package and name brand. Cereals. That's another thing. What I've learned is that if you want a giant box of cereal of, you know, grams and it's on sale, you want to get that. You say 600 grams cereal, and it's going on for $2.77 for the box. Get that. But if you're going for the sugary cereal, the marshmallows and the colorness and stuff like that, you'll find there's less grams. Why is that? That box is on sale too. That's 300 grams at $2.77. 600 grams at $2.77. They're both the same price. You want to go for shit. Some people want to go for sugar cereal because, you know, maybe them will pick up in their life and stuff like that. But too much sugar and too much crap in cereal and stuff is not anything. You know, you got this plain cereal. This is got like a lot of grams because over here, you know, you're paying for more sugar. You're paying for the more coloring, the sweets and the glazing and stuff, or way it's processed and stuff, and shapes and colors and whatnot. Past that, go for something that's more healthy, better for your heart, better for your body. And you want a little bit of sugar? Throw a little bit of table sugar on there. You know, try not to overdo your table sugar, because table sugar is really empty energy. Really, it just gives you a little tad of a boost in your day. But, you know, too much sugar is going to crash you. That's another thing about, you know, crashing and stuff like that. But anyway, you know, 300 grams and 600 grams, only because, you know, sugary and not sugary. That's the difference between, I learned like that. And there's also, you know, about crashing. People like to have energy drinks. I'll have this, you know, this energy drink's going to help me for an hour or two. Or this one's going to help me for 3 or 4 hours. Or this one's going to help me for 8 hours. Or something's going to help me for 12 hours. You have too much of that, your body's going to crash. You know, energy drink, energy drink. And you don't have anything to do with that to burn that energy. Get that out of your system. You're going to get a heart attack, and you're going to, you know, you're going to crash. You're going to crash hard. So anyway, that's all I got to say now. You guys want to, you know, stay tuned for the next video tomorrow. If you guys do like this video, please do hit the like button. Please subscribe to me. And share this video on the channel. My benefit, my benefit for me. Please do tell your friends and family. Thank you for viewing this video. The time you guys watch it. We all have nice days, more night. Remember to be Aboriginal, then original.